Alright everybody, this is Brick Builder 2014 here, and welcome back guys to another episode of City Skylines today. We have a massive power problem in this town. We're consuming a bunch more power than we're producing, and it's becoming a massive problem that we need to get fixed. So where's like a good 7 right there, a 7 right there. Let's see if we get another 7. There we go. Another 7. Good. We're going to need all this power because we're currently having massive power problems because now we're producing more. That is good. We were having giant problems with our power before. Thankfully, that's been fixed, although it did take us quite a while to fix that, which it really shouldn't have taken as long. But thankfully, we do have a functioning town. We got a couple people who are dead, so I'm pretty sure there's a cemetery somewhere. Where is that? I actually don't know. What is this? Is it here? Cemetery, yeah. Costs $8,000. Well, let's just speed this bad boy up, and let's just get to our $8,000 to buy our cemetery, which I'm gonna pop. Let's see, where do I want to put a cemetery in this town? We can pop it. We'll put something over here, I think. Yeah. A cemetery over there could work out pretty well, I think. I don't know. Could work. We could pop one right over here, right? Theoretically speaking, I think it would work out pretty well. You know, I don't know how close people realistically want to be to the cemetery anyway, but we'll just pop one down over there. Okay, everybody's more happy because of it. Alright, that is a good thing, though, because we do want our citizens to be happy. Water, there's a couple people who aren't getting water. Let's just fix that, you know. And then over here, boom. Just fix the water problem. We still have districts, and we do have the Upper East Side. Well, the upper side. I don't know why I keep calling it the Upper East Side. I just do. But we haven't given them water and stuff yet, so they can't really function yet as part of society. So we gotta, you know, give them the stuff they're gonna need. So we gotta hook water up. Boom. I'm honestly thinking we could. Where could we? No, that's a power line. I honestly think we could possibly just give them their own power supply. I feel like that might actually be a cool idea. If we give these people their own power, I think that would actually work out pretty well. But I don't know. That might just be me. Come on, there we go. Boom. There's their power. Okay, now will people be able to start moving in over here? It looks like they are. That is cool. We got the upper side. So technically, I mean, it kind of is the east. Over here would be the east if this is the north, east, south, west, in a way. You know, makes the diamond thingy. So yeah. Alright, now we got to get some cool more roads down because we're going to need a ton more roadage in this town. So let's get like a giant, yeah, that looks pretty good, I think. I want like a giant U shape here. Let's go just up straight, and then let's go like over there. Just let's connect that. Is that connected? Yeah, okay, that is connected. Good. We can just pop, you know, some more industrial right over there, right? This is industrial, yeah. And then we got the low density commercial. Let's put some more residential down here. Okay, water. They need water. Alright, well first let's pop down some of this, because I think having a bunch more commercial is commercial. This is residential, but we need a ton more residential, because I really want to try to build up our citizen count a lot more. Okay. And water's being a problem for this one person over here, so let's just easily fix that up. And we can just, you know, go like that. Boom. Pipage, there we go. I think that actually works pretty nicely for pipage. And we're gonna need some power, so let's pump it there, there, and there. Boom. A little bit of a shape. There we go. And road. Let's, you know, connect the road right there, just so that can give us some more commercial. What does this one do? Oh, that just does individual squares. We don't want that. That'll take 6 years to place down. Okay, there we go. I think we're doing alright. We can maybe slow down our timer just a little bit. But overall, I think we're doing okay. We got to get to 5,000 citizens, which should happen as soon as we start getting more properties put in, I guess. We need to get more property areas. Up here's going, but they don't have enough power. get over here. So let's just toss the power out. Yeah, we're producing enough power now, so we finally fixed our power problem. Now, though, we still have one problem over here, and that's this road right here I really want to fix. We gotta just go over it, I guess, in a way. We really just want to go over this room and just... Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. But honestly, it's not so bad that we did that, because it is a good idea in theory. So, okay, a smoking ban is excellent. Honestly, I'm thinking we want a smoking ban too. So we're gonna pop one of those on. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to do? We could... I actually don't feel like we might not want to do that right now. Because some people are gonna get annoyed and leave, like what's happening right now. So let's just, you know, not do anything. That'll pretty much lose us a ton of citizens. Because that's not our current goal, is to have all, like, our current goal is to have all these citizens. Which we're not gonna get if, you know, we don't have, if we have all these, like, policies blocking them right now. So we gotta make sure that we keep the policies, you know, within reason. And also, all the water over there is absolutely disgusting. So I don't know if we're ever going to end up buying this piece of land right now. How much do these pieces cost? Because I feel like we could really use another piece of land if we can afford it. And this one here looks pretty good. So let's purchase that. That way we have a ton more land over here that we can actually do quite a bit with. And, okay. We have a bus depot. I'm so confused on this bus stuff. You guys will have to let me know all about it. Why did we put double road here? Well, since we put the I don't know why we put double road, but alright. We can go out here. And out there, I guess. Alright, and then we're going to go here. Curve it. Yes, there we go. And then we're going to go straight away over that hill. Honestly, I think that's actually okay. Not that I'm really complaining or anything about that. And what I want to do is all along here we'll throw commercial. And we'll throw commercial down this way. But then we're going to throw residential all over here. Because I kind of want a bunch more residents. I'd like to try to get us into the 10,000s, like, relatively soon, I would say. Because we need just a ton more people in this place. Okay, oh wow, we don't have enough. Okay, why are we doing... Alright, I guess that's fine. But give me this one. I want more twisty roads. Boom. Alright, we need to get a ton more of this stuff placed down, too. Because people are complaining they don't have enough jobs in the industrial districts and stuff like that. So, let's just pop down a ton of those. Although, really, we kind of want to start being a little bit more... I guess precise with pollution issues, because if we don't really focus on that, then we're gonna have some problems. But here we go with the connection here that connects in the end, so I'll say it actually works pretty nicely. And we can go about to, let's see, let's zoom in. Let's go to about, yeah, here, and then we'll pop in some commercial in between. I think that's a good idea. And then as of here, we'll throw in a tiny bit of residential. Alright. Now, here comes the pricey stuff. Power, linking, it's going to cost us a couple thousand right then and there. You know, boom, boom. Yeah, okay, maybe more than a couple thousand. Boom, right there, we're down a ton of money. And then water. We need that water. Alright, let's do this as efficiently as possible. Boom. Boom. Okay. Boom, boom. 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 All through there. All down there. Yes. And then just pop some down there. Boom. Oh, wait, that needs to connect. Yes. And we'll pop a power line there. Okay. Now we're probably very low on power. So let's toss down another... Let's get another... Ooh, there we go. We can get an 8 spot. That's actually pretty good. I'll take it. Boom. So now we don't have too much of a demand for anything right now because everything's getting built up. We got some abandoned houses, though, which I think we can just, you know... Boom. Okay, I didn't even destroy an abandoned house there. I just flat out destroyed a human's house that they were like actually living in. But whatever. You know what? They can find a new house. Okay. A little chirper here. Okay. I think what we need now is we need to increase some happiness levels for people. So, let's toss a little interjunction road there. And where's this park? I want to get a small playground right there because I think overall getting some happy citizens is something we probably would like to do at this point a little bit. So let's do one over here, and then we're gonna have to pop one over here as well. Let's pop a large playground right there. We'll make all them happy. That's good. But over here they don't have much, honestly. A building has burned down. Well, okay, we're gonna need to get like a fire department or something over here. That's the one problem with us building everything so far apart and in such a big scale like we are here. Because this place is ginormously scaled, as you can kind of tell. We're gonna need to like get a whole separate fire area around here and a whole separate system of police and health and all that stuff over here so that we have enough space for everything. We have a busy town. That's good. I will take a busy town. That is something good. You know, we do need that. So it's probably for the better that we have one. Okay, we're not going to connect it there. We'll just connect it there. There. You know, because this is the most efficient way to do it, guys. Zigzag lines. Absolutely what you want to do. By the way, I'm kidding. You don't want to do zigzag. It's very inefficient. Okay, they're worried about water over here. I don't know. Is there water not? Are we not generating enough water? Okay, I guess we need another water pump. Boom. We'll just throw another pump in because, you know, that's relatively cheap. And while we're at it, if we're going to be throwing another pump in, we might want to throw another, you know, tosser outer, I guess, while we're at it. Probably a worthy purchase to make. Slowly gaining some people over here. Not, you know, at the rate I'd like to be gaining people. But I would say it works. Okay, let's see. Wait, how much does this cost? We'll get one of these. Boom. Okay, that'll increase the happiness of, like, barely anybody because there's, like, barely anybody here. Water's... Okay, water and power is being a problem. Okay. Power. Oh, wow. We're producing not enough power by far. Boom. 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 There we go. Just got a ton new power production. Power is like one of our biggest issues. Like we have so many like mills, I guess. Yeah, wind turbines, mills, same thing over there. So yeah. What kind of energy systems can we do? We have coal and oil. I don't really want to do either of those because I feel like those are not really super, I guess, safe in a way. I'd rather keep everything nice and pure power as long as we can. And okay, we got some people over here who I believe are not even living there anymore. Okay, they're just abandoning. Oh, that's the wrong person. There we go. Whatever. I'm just destroying citizens' houses because I can. You know why not? If I have the power to, might as well just crush their dreams. Boom. Okay, I don't know what we're trying. Are we trying to connect that? Yeah, okay, there we go. And that will connect there. And while we still got the money, let's throw a little boom right down there. You know, a little bit of a zig-a-zag. Let's toss down a ton more residential stuff here. Hopefully we won't be destroying any of these people's houses anytime soon. And we're going to create a district over here. Wait, go to this and then go... Okay, well, if we're going to create a district, we're going to go all through here. Right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, that should be our district. Yes, okay. Lake Heights, though, that's not the name I was looking for, so... How can we get to modifying that? We're not going to be making this any form of industry at the moment, but I do know that I don't want this to be Lake Heights. I'm going to modify it. We're going to call this, we're gonna call it the... You know, Lake Heights is fine. But they're gonna have a policy of a smoking ban over here. And I want them to have a... Yeah. I want them to have a smoking ban. Because I feel like that'd be a cool thing for this group of people to have. I don't know, that's just something I think that we should have here. Can I increase the... I can't tax them a lot. What's the heavy traffic ban? I don't want to do a heavy traffic ban. But I was ultimately going to try to increase taxes around here a little bit. But I guess I'm not at that level right now, so I can't. Anyway, building has burned down. But I hope you guys did enjoy. We added a ton of land to our place and started destroying buildings left and right. So that's good. But anyway, this has been BrickWiz 2014, and I will see you in the next episode of City Skylines. Bye, guys!